Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine, and it's day 10. Ooh, 2 weeks today, Christmas Eve. Yes, I did a little bit of Christmas shopping yesterday. I've got a coffee, by the way. Do give Barry your order, and I promise I'll try and put a Barry update in during this Vlogmas, because we haven't heard about Barry for a long time, have we? If you're new here, hello, I'm Ashley, and I run a virtual coffee shop and have a virtual barista called Barry, who's very naughty. Gets up to all kinds of things. He's very unlucky in love. He's batted for both sides, but he can't find a life partner. Yes. Anyway, very busy. I think I mentioned in yesterday's very short vlog that my daughter made a surprise visit. My husband actually knew that she was coming, and he forgot to tell me. And I'd gone into town. I went to a place called Art at the Alex, which you saw a little bit of in yesterday's vlog, and then I thought I'll do a little bit of Christmas shopping. There was somewhere that I wanted to go in particular, and oh, what shall I do first? I've got so many little things to put in today. Let's do Art at the Alex first. So Art at the Alex, met a lovely lady called Carrie. Carrie, if you're watching, hello. There was this event on, like a vintage and craft fair, in this place called the Alex. It used to be a pub, and now it's kind of a pub stroke art gallery stroke marketplace for people, for local crafters to sell their crafts, their wares, and there was some lovely stuff there. And I went in, and everybody was dressed up. Everybody that wanted to was dressed up in steampunk stuff. So I'll put a little bit of footage of that on now.
To the stress of Christmas fairs and what I had to do. Yeah.
I actually know the lady on the bottom shelf.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm getting to know people, but it takes a little time.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a very long time. These are right up my street.
They
As
are
a
different,
fibre
aren't they?
artist.
That's the nice thing about it, is the things are a bit different. You don't see those every day.
And the folk singers were fantastic. And I think I'd seen them at an open mic thing at another pub in another village. As I definitely recognised the lady. But yeah, it was lovely, lovely, lovely. Anyway, I saw that there was this lady knitting, and I thought, I'm gasping for a cup of tea. So I had a cup of tea and said, do you mind if I sit down and do some knitting next to you? And she was very kind. She said, no, of course not. So we got chatting a little bit, and it was really nice to meet you, Carrie. So if you happen to be watching, really nice to meet you. Yes, so I met this lady called Bethany. I'm going to talk about her on my other channel, One Stitch After Another. So yes, I then went into town, and I went to, there's a very famous shop in Rugby, a clothes shop called Terracotta. It's been there over 30 years. And in fact, I think it might be in their 30th anniversary this year. And it's a lovely clothes shop. They sell really interesting clothes. I've bought a lot of clothes from there in the past. And I walked in, and there was this stall, which I'll put a little bit of footage of on now. We get copyright strike, so.
That's true. Yeah. Okay then, so we've got those in, some choices.
So the lady, I'm really sorry I can't remember your name. The lady from Coco and Ivory, what a nice name is that? It was really friendly, and it's a pop-up shop. And I bought a couple of things which I'm not going to show because they're for presents. But the smells were lovely. I'll link in the description box the website for you in case you can't read that. And I think she's on Instagram as well. I'll link the website. I'll show you one thing that I did buy, which is for me. It was a little bit of a theme of the day yesterday. I was supposed to be buying presents. I have bought some presents, but I had the last one of these. comes in... Oh, it's Coco and Ivory, not Coco and Olive. I am sorry. But I've got these gingerbread wax melts. They come in this lovely tub, which will be repurposed into something paper crafty afterwards. Oh my word. That is just like ginger. And can you see? There's different shapes. Oh, and it just smells absolutely divine. So I'm going to light this in a little bit, because it's that kind of grey day where you need and you want a little bit nurturing. So yes, I'm really sorry I got the name wrong. Coco and Ivory, not Coco and Olive. Dear me. It's because I'm thinking of knitting for Olive. I want to buy some of their yarn. Yes, Coco and Ivory, long lasting scent. Oh, excited to light that in a bit. What else can I tell you? Yes, so I can't remember whether I showed this in yesterday's vlog or not, but I am making progress with my snowflake. I look like I've got a halo coming down as well, don't I, with the light. I'm making progress with my snowflake. Oh, dear me. I've been awake since 5 o'clock again, and I didn't get up very early because I thought I've been up early every day for the last 6 days. I've got a really busy week next week, a really hectic week, and I thought I'm having a lie in. So I scrolled through Pinterest, scrolled through Ravelry, played Candy Crush, which is a real thief of time. And yes, anyway, that is the Bothy threads stitching that I've done so far, way behind. I don't know whether to put this in the hoop. After speaking to Bethany yesterday, I said, I don't use a hoop. You're going to tell me I should, aren't you? And she said, it depends what you're working on. I think a big piece that's going to be framed is going to be stretched anyway, but I might put this in the frame for the rest of it, or I don't know. I think I'll probably put the other one in the frame, in the hoop. Anyway, I've been wittering on ages. It was only going to be a short one. This is today's. They're lovely little packages, aren't they? It feels like something rattling. I don't think it's another stitch pattern. I wonder if it's a snowman joke today. I've given up on this day in history because they were dead boring, weren't they? And someone said, can you please do something a bit more upbeat, or, you know, find some happy stories? Because they were all awful, weren't they? Right, let's open it up. It feels like it could be buttons or embellishments or needles again. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's a needle threader. I could have done with that on day one, because threading the metallic thread with the stranded cotton, and it's quite a fine eye in the needle, is no easy matter. Yes, so that is quite useful. And it says it's not always easy to thread your needle, so hopefully this handy needle threader and cutter, oh, it's a cutter as well, will be just what you need. Also great for snipping your threads when you're on the move and can't take your scissors with you. Yes, because if you're doing, not that I would do cross stitch or embroidery on a plane, because I don't think I'd be able to see. Yeah, they don't like you taking scissors on aircraft, do they? Anyway, I do think it's not a snowman joke today. I do. Oh, blimey, Ashley. I'm all over the place today. I was telling you about my daughter coming home, and I didn't get as much Christmas shopping done as I wanted, because I'd nipped into Terracotta, saw this Coco and Ivory, was having a look, and I'd had my phone out doing a bit of filming, and I saw a message, and it was from my husband, and it said, call me now, urgent. So I went outside the shop and got all kinds of things going through my mind about, you know, what could have happened. Was it something happened to my mum or my dad, or his mum or dad, or did something happen to him? Anyway, I phoned and it didn't get picked up straight away, and this woman's voice went, Pete Thompson. And I went, yes, I'm his wife. And then this female voice burst into laughter, and she said, it's me. And it was my daughter, Molly. And I said, are you at home? And she said, yes. She'd arranged a couple of weeks back, she'd got this weekend off, she'd arranged to meet with some friends and they were going out for a meal. Yeah, so that was really funny. Anyway, yeah. Oh dear. I bet you're really, really glad you tuned into this Vlogmas today, aren't you? If you are a new viewer, I doubt anybody's still with me. If you're still with me, put the word snowman in the comments and I'll find a little prize for you. Yes, if you're still with me. Anyway, what do you call a ghost in winter? I can't see it. Never fear. Magnifier here. That's quite a good one. Have you got an answer? Casp-brr. Casp-brr. Just in case you didn't get it the first time. Anyway, that's me done. That's me done for today. I'm going to get on and do my other vlog now for One Stitch After Another. It must be getting near Christmas and we are starting to slowly get a little bit Christmassy in this house. I have spent £5.50 on the Radio Times, the Christmas edition of the Radio Times. Didn't realise it was the final season of The Crown. I thought there was going to be another season after this one. I'm up to date. Shall we see something that's on telly on Christmas Day? Do you want to know? Do you want to know something that's on telly on Christmas Day? On mainline TV, on standard TV. Christmas Eve. Here's Christmas Day. Oh, yes, there's a special of Call the Midwife. I do like Call the Midwife, but I'm way behind on it. We've got the King's Christmas broadcast. We've got Doctor Who. Yes. Oh, Toy Story 4 and The Wizard of Oz. Home Alone, of course. Mrs. Brown's Boys. I've never been into that. I don't know what it is. It'll be a repeat, but there is at 10:25 on BBC Two. I shall have to watch it on iPlayer. Caroline Aherne, Queen of Comedy. She was in the royal family amongst other things. Very sadly taken away from us far too young. Anyway, I am going now. I think I've said everything I need to say. And, it's going to be a right mess editing this together. Yeah,